It's my decision. We're floating, floating out to oblivion. We go, flow along with me.
Welcome back to another video, everybody.
Yes, welcome back. If you are new to this channel, we are the Fosters, and we do have a new addition to our family, our baby girl, Ariel. She is currently sleeping, because goodness gracious, this little girl would not go to sleep all day today. Anyways.
You can see the bags under our eyes. We look tired. We need sleep now. Low key.
Well, she is 3 weeks old, and so as you guys probably seen our last two videos, it was a labor and delivery, and in this video we kind of wanted to talk about things that we didn't get a chance to record. With that being said,
also with those two videos, we also gained 200-300 subscribers.
I don't know, but it was
a lot. So we appreciate y'all. Thank you for subscribing.
Yes.
We hope you guys kind of checked out our old videos and, you know, like those, and we're gonna bring some new ones to you. So keep watching. And
yes, so thank you for subscribing, and thank you for all of the sweet comments, and all of the likes and the shares. We appreciate you guys so much, as we always say. But let's just get into this video.
Let's hop right into it.
Alrighty, so we're gonna take it back like 2 weeks before we got induced.
Yeah.
So starting out, I had my 38-week appointment with my doctor. At that appointment, she said I was 3.5 centimeters dilated, and she said, baby girl might be coming sooner.
Right.
So, you know, at that point, we're like, we're getting ready. We're already ready. All right.
We about to meet her.
Right. So at this point, we're thinking, you know, she's going to come soon. It's lit. We have everything packed. We have everything ready. She doesn't come. Next appointment is my 39-week.
Well, before all of that, we tried like different things for her to come. She tried the midwives group, she tried to exercise, she tried to stretch. We even went on walks every day.
We did. I also did the pregnancy pizza that we have here.
I ate some.
And nothing worked. So we're like, okay, you know, next appointment come, 39 weeks. You know, going into that appointment, we already were just like, okay, if they offer to induce, we're gonna go ahead and do that, because, you know, at this point we're already like, she should have been here already. Right. Why is she not coming?
We're growing impatient.
Yeah, so at that appointment, they're like, we can go ahead and schedule it for Tuesday. The nurse will call you tomorrow with the date and time. So, you know, kind of watch out for that call. And I'm like, okay, cool. Also at that appointment, I was already 4 centimeters dilated, so I progressed a little bit. Yeah. I was 80 to 90% effaced, so I was like, okay, there's progress. Why is she not here yet?
Why is she not coming? We want to see. I kept talking to her like, baby girl, you gonna come? You gonna come for daddy? She ain't want to come for daddy.
You know, and it's like with all this information, it's like, okay, you know, you go into the night, into the day, like, okay, this might be the day, this might be the night, and she's not here yet. So we're like, you know what, we're just gonna go ahead and get induced. We did want her to come on her own, but at that point we're just like, we just want to meet her.
We ready to meet her, like, we ready for her to be here. We ready for her to meet us, the family, and ready. The family to see her. So
yeah, we're just ready all around. So I got the call on Friday. She's like, okay, well, we can schedule it for Tuesday. Give the hospital a call at 5:30. I'm like, okay, cool. You know, due date, you know, it's cool. I'll go ahead and give them a call. We'll go ahead and get induced.
Right.
You know, but still at this point, we're like, okay, maybe she'll come on her own still. Maybe she will. So all of that goes by. Not here yet. So the 23rd comes. The induction day. I called them at 5:30. They're like, well, we don't have any beds available. Right. Call back at 8.
Call back at 8, or we'll call you. Don't call us, we'll call you.
Well, no, she said, call back at 8. And I'm like, okay, great. You know, like now we gotta wait a little bit. I call at 8. Sorry, no beds available. I'll give you a call. What's your number?
Don't call us, we'll call you.
Pretty much. And so I gave her my number. We're already like, okay, let's just get ready. You know, let's just kill some time.
Yeah.
You know, get some breakfast. We wanted to get a camera, so we went to Target. Yeah. We get a call at, it was like about 9:20. It was about 9:20. We were on our way to Target. She's like, can you guys be here around 9:50, 10 o'clock? And we're like, yeah, we just have to stop. Well, we didn't tell her this, but we just have to stop by Target real quick, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. And that's when things happened.
Happened pretty fast, too.
It did. So, we went to the hospital. It was about, like, it was probably like 5 minutes shy of 10. Mm-hmm. It took about like 30 minutes for us to get registered and sign in and do all of that. Mm-hmm. At 11 o'clock, I got hooked up to IVs. 12 o'clock, they started the Pitocin, which is, starts the contractions, because I did not have any at all.
At all, through the whole pregnancy.
I didn't have Braxton Hicks. I didn't have none of that. So I was like, okay, I really don't know what they're supposed to feel like. I know you're supposed to feel like cramping, but the way the nurse was explaining to me is just your whole abdomen like contracts and it's painful. And I'm like, definitely did not feel any of that. So, you know, 12 round comes around, she starts the Pitocin. It took about 30 minutes or so for the contractions to actually start. At about 1 o'clock, she comes back in. My contractions are already like started. My doctor comes in also. They break our water.
Your water.
Yeah, my water. My water.
And that's when when no contraction came, she was done. Look, she was. It was like what, 5 seconds. She broke it. You felt the contraction, but it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
I seen it on your face. It wasn't that bad. So I'm like, okay, boom, we good. We probably could go for a little walk. Nah. Nah. She broke that water. Contraction after contraction. Then she was like, oof. I'm gonna need that epidural right now.
Right. But mind you, so I was going into this with, you know, I kind of had a birth plan set. I was like, I want to go as far as I can without the epidural, just to kind of see what my body can handle. Well, my body could not handle a lot. I could not handle it, so I was just like, just give me the epidural. But in my birth plan, I did want to be free to move around. I just wanted them to monitor me kind of intermittently. So I wanted to walk around just to do all of that. I wanted to be, you know, active. Mm-hmm. So as you know, I was attached to the monitor, but when my contraction started, she started switching me off to the, what was the name of the other monitor that was?
The Monica Nopi?
Something like that.
Monica Nopi.
So it was basically wireless. It was still attached. It was, you know, recording my contractions and the baby's heartbeat and everything like that. So, you know, I was like, okay, cool. Well, my contraction started, and I was like, okay, she's putting this on me for no reason because I'm not going nowhere.
At all.
No. And, you know.
Well, she had the epidural.
Yeah.
At that time. Yeah, you had the epidural, right?
Well, she was giving me the epidural.
Oh, yeah.
So I was just kind of like, no, this is, I'm not going nowhere. So yeah, so at that point, about 1 or 2 o'clock, the nurse comes back. She's like, okay, well, no, I think this is already 3 o'clock. About 3 o'clock or so, 3:30. The nurse comes back. She's like, okay, well, because you have the epidural, I have to put the catheter in, just because you're not going to be able to get up and use the bathroom. And I'm like, okay, you know, great. She's like, you're not going to feel anything. So she was prepping to place a catheter. She was prepping the area. Yeah. And as she was doing that, she was like, well, there's no need for it because I can see the baby's head. I could see hair.
Yeah, poking out. Then she asked me, Andre, you want to see? I'm like, yeah, I'll go look. I look down there, all you see is a little strand hanging out the little lady parts.
And I mean, I was just so happy she had hair because the heartburn I had was terrible. I was like, this baby girl come out bald. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
You gonna have those hair girl oil on her.
Oh my goodness. I mean, I know it's probably the meds with the whole heartburn thing, but girl better have some hair. So
she got a lot. She got a lot of ass.
She does. So at that point, she's like, okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and call the doctor. I'm gonna call everyone. You know, we're gonna be ready to push.
That's when things got real, y'all. I'm over there like, where should I put the camera? I don't know. I'm lost. I'm trying to hold low. First, when you had them contractions, boy, when they say they gonna grab your hand, she was about. I came back like this. I'm like, baby, I need my fingers. Like, I ain't got nothing. Like, this how I was looking, y'all. Cramped up. I was broken.
Squeezing the heck out of him.
But I had to, I had to hold her down. I'm like, baby, you doing great. Like, come back, like, God. But yeah, but it got real after the nurse seen that hair. So
yeah, so things started, moving pretty quickly. So at that point, boom, everybody is in there. They're like, okay, we're getting ready. You're ready to push. They're like, we're gonna do some practice pushes. That was 3 pushes I did. They weren't really practice for me. I was giving them my all, but they were practice. I'm gonna count them as practice.
Oh, you ain't gonna count them, huh?
I ain't gonna count them. They were practice pushes because that's what they said, but I gave them my all. So 3 practice pushes. On my second push, on my second round, baby was out. So thank you, Epidural, because I would not have been able to do that without the Epidural.
She still did amazing.
Thank you, baby.
She did great, y'all. I keep saying this to people, like, every time my family call or friends call, I just keep saying, like, she really did amazing. Like, it was great to watch. People say you get traumatized by watching, but it was just like seeing our first, look, I'm about to tear up. Seeing our first child come into this world, it was just like, I had to watch that. Like, I wanted to see my baby girl come. Like, it was great, and then to see my wife be as strong, Lord. Whew.
Ooh, baby.
I'm good. I'm good. To see my wife be as strong as she was, it was like, man.
All right, baby, this is a no tears zone right now.
I'm a G.
Not right now, baby, not right now.
We G's.
Later.
But yeah, I just want, like, it was amazing to just watch my wife and my baby girl, like, together anyway. Like, it's hard to even talk. Like, just seeing them together, seeing how my wife looked at our baby, and, like, it was great. It was a great moment for myself to witness. So. And I always say that to everybody, like, just watching her do what she did was.
I wouldn't have done it without the Epidural, but thank you, babe.
She did great.
Yeah, so once the baby came out, it was just kind of like, I didn't know what was happening, honestly. Everything that has happened before, all the pain, everything, like, literally, like, I just forgot about it all. Like, just seeing her in my arms, it was like,
yeah.
It was just unreal. Woo.
It's a no cries, baby. What you doing? What you doing?
I know.
I done started us on it.
Pause.
We'll pause right here. We G. You got this. Okay. You good?
We're good. Yeah, but seeing just, the fact that she's in my arms and she's here, it was just, still to this day, I cannot believe that she's finally here. It's just so unreal, and we're just so thankful that everything went so great.
She's growing fast.
Yeah, she's growing so fast. I mean, she's fussy here and there. But anyways, let's not get too ahead of ourselves.
Right.
So all of that happened. I did get some stitches. But I honestly, holding that girl, like, you just don't even know what's going on down there. With everything that has happened down there, you just don't even, like, think about it. You're just holding your whole world in your arms, and just kind of, like, unreal, And so, like, I just, like, started crying. I was just like, I can't believe it. Like, she's ours. And this guy has been just so wonderful, he's just phenomenal. I can't believe that he's mine too. But anyways, so we get to spend all that time. Everybody leaves, You know, we get to eat. So before they were transferring us over to the postpartum room, I had to go to the bathroom, just because they wanted you to, you know, pee, I guess. I didn't pee the whole time I was there, and it was just kind of like those moments where you're under pressure and you're like, well, I gotta go, but I can't go. So I was just like sitting there, and I'm like, okay, you know, I don't want to push because I don't want to rip nothing again. I'm just gonna sit here until something comes out on its own. And so, you know, I finally was able to go pee, and then as I got up and they were putting me into the wheelchair, I completely, like, I got nauseous. It was just kind of like, whoa. I don't know if I got up too fast or what happened, but I just got really dizzy. I got really nauseous. And so I was just kind of, you know, with my head down in the wheelchair for a couple of minutes. They put me back into the bed. They checked my blood pressure. Everything was fine. I don't know what happened, but I was just not feeling good.
Lightheaded?
Yeah. So we stayed in the bed for a couple more minutes, you know, 10-15 more minutes until it all passed. And then at that time, they came back, they got us, and they wheeled us to the postpartum room. By the way, our nurse, we delivered at Sutter Roseville Medical Center, or whatever, the hospital, labor and delivery. Callie, she was our nurse.
If you watching this,
she was phenomenal.
You were phenomenal.
Like, I don't know if any of you, you know, are gonna give birth at Sutter Roseville, but Callie, the nurse, the labor and delivery nurse, she's fantastic. Like, she's just fantastic.
Yeah, she was great. She was great. We thought she was gonna come up with us,
yeah,
but
like,
we were hurt.
And I'm like, you gonna come with us to the postpartum? She's like, no, I gotta stay here.
New nurses.
Like,
hey,
darn. None of them matched. They were all still great, but none of them matched how fantastic she was. She was just on top of everything.
Yeah.
You guys probably seen her. She was in our first video. And probably our second video too.
Yeah, she was in the second one for a couple. She the one that said, "Welcome to the world, little one," at the end of the video. You ain't see that, but
yes, but we got transferred to the postpartum room. I don't think anything eventful happened.
no, it was just
nurses
kept coming in and out, checking the baby, making sure your blood,
my blood pressure,
and blood flow was good.
Yeah, they kept checking my stomach and kept pressing on it just to make sure everything was going back into its place.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I didn't even have the pregnancy belly that goes down. Like, I just kind of lost everything. I don't know if it's because they were just like pressing really hard on my stomach, but
you just get that snapback.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I mean, they kept coming in about every hour, not every hour, with every shift change, the nurses kept coming in, checking on me, checking on baby. Everything was fine. She passed her hearing test.
It took us a bit before she could pass it though, right? Like,
yeah, on
2
one
tries or something.
On one ear. She tried a couple of times and she had to come back because she wasn't passing it on one of the ears. But she did pass. You know, everything was great. We were discharged the following day, so we got it on Tuesday. We got discharged on Wednesday by, I think it was 5:36. So we weren't there for too long. Everything was just fantastic. Baby was doing so well. I was doing good. We were just ready to go home. So she had her appointment, her first appointment 2 days after, so we were discharged on Wednesday, and she had her first appointment on Friday with the pediatrician. She did lose some weight, so she was 6'13" when we left the hospital.
She dropped down to what, like 6'7"?
6'7", yeah.
Yeah.
She didn't grow much, but then her next appointment was 2 weeks later, and she gained her weight back and some. So she was 7 pounds 3 ounces at that appointment. She went up 0.5 inches in height, so now she's 20 inches.
She might be a tall one. I think so. I don't know. We gonna see, but I think she's gonna be tall. I think she's gonna be tall.
I guess we'll just have to see.
Y'all stay with us on this journey. Like, we gonna be back to our old videos of us having fun and stuff, but we want to take y'all on this journey with us to watch our baby girl grow And it's not gonna be our last child either. So we got 3 more to go.
We got 3 more to go.
We got 3 more kids to go. So it's not gonna be our last one, but we wanna, welcome y'all into this journey with us to watch our babies grow and us be parents. So
yeah, so we would have showed you guys today, but she was being very, very fussy, and we had to go for a little car ride to put her to sleep because she did not sleep till 5 o'clock. It's what, 11, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock? It's almost 2 o'clock, so she didn't sleep since 6, and she's been feeding
all day, non-stop since then.
Yeah,
so
and
she's been real fussy.
Yeah, so we put her to sleep, and she's downstairs with her grandparents. But to conclude this video, if you are new to this channel, go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you guys are notified every time we post, because we will be posting more videos. We will be back to our routine schedule
once we get the hang of it.
But yeah, baby, like always,
y'all stay positive and be blessed.
Bless y'all.